Harry the porcupine was not your average prickly fellow. No, sir, he was a creature of refined taste. He loved classical music and long walks through the forest. His quills were always perfectly groomed. Every morning, Harry enjoyed a cup of chamomile tea. It was a gift from his dear grandmother. Life was peaceful in his little corner of Bramblewood until they arrived. The Hedgehog Gang. They were loud, boisterous, and completely lacking in manners. The gang consisted of 4 mischievous hedgehogs: Spiky, Sparky, Spunky, and their leader, Spike. They zoomed through Bramblewood, leaving a trail of chaos in their wake. They toppled trash cans, they played loud rock music on their tiny radios, they even stole berries from unsuspecting squirrels. Harry tried to befriend them, he really did. He invited them for tea, he offered them his homemade biscuits, but the Hedgehog Gang just laughed. They thought Harry was a stuffy old bore. They continued their rampage, completely oblivious to Harry's feelings. Harry sighed. Why was it so hard to make friends who appreciated the finer things in life? One day, the unimaginable happened. The Hedgehog Gang, in a fit of reckless abandon, stole Harry's teacup. It wasn't just any teacup, it was his grandmother's teacup, the one she used to sip her special blend of lavender chamomile tea, the one with the delicate floral pattern. Harry was devastated. This was the last straw. He would get his revenge. But how? Harry went to see Obadiah the owl. Obadiah was the wisest creature in Bramblewood. He lived in an old oak tree and dispensed advice along with cryptic riddles. Harry explained his predicament. Obadiah listened patiently, stroking his feathery beard. To defeat a foe, Obadiah hooted, one must fight fire not with fire, but with tickles. Harry was confused, but Obadiah simply winked, handing him a handful of strange glowing seeds. The seeds were magic. Harry planted them around his home. Overnight, they grew into thick, vibrant vines covered in soft, feathery tendrils. These were no ordinary vines, these were tickle vines. The next morning, the Hedgehog Gang, true to form, decided to target Harry's home. They barged in ready for mischief and walked straight into Harry's trap. The tickle vines erupted, showering the hedgehogs with gentle tickles. The hedgehogs were caught off guard. They thrashed and wiggled, but the tickle vines were relentless. Soon, the once fearsome gang was reduced to helpless laughter. Harry watched from his window, a twinkle in his eye. Finally, Spike, tears streaming down his face, gasped, "We surrender! We'll do anything to stop this tickle torture!" He would free them on one condition. They would become the Hedgehog crew, dedicated to spreading kindness and community service. The exhausted hedgehogs, still recovering from the tickle onslaught, readily agreed. They returned the teacup, even polishing it to a shine. And so the reign of the Hedgehog Gang ended, replaced by the surprisingly effective Hedgehog crew. Life in Bramblewood returned to a peaceful rhythm, mostly. Harry finally had his quiet mornings back. He savoured his tea, remembering his grandmother with each sip. But now something was different. Every Sunday a familiar knock came at his door. It was the Hedgehog crew, bringing biscuits and lively conversation. Harry discovered that even sophisticated porcupines sometimes needed a little laughter and chaos in their lives.